guys, how you doing? This is Mango etc. and I'm here today to bring you the review for Bubuki Buranki episode number 6. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is Higari versus Horino. I just personally think that the fight was boring. It was very one-sided until the very end. I just thought the fight was boring, really. The most impressive thing was Horino's Bubuki's its ability, the ability for it to be able to manipulate time for an instant. That was the most impressive thing out of this fight. So we see Hirono casually teleporting all over the place throughout the fight until the very end, where Hiragi finds out a way to defeat her and therefore defeats her. I'm not impressed with the fight also because, again, one of Ryoko's 4 gods was easily defeated, but I do casually I just casually put that to the side and allow it, because I do believe that they are not going full out in all the fights so far with the 4 gods. I do believe they have not gone full out. They've been messing about. They've been playing games, and because of the games that they are playing, it leads to the losses. So throughout the fight as well, we see flashback of when Hiragi got his Bubuki, and we see him and his dad walking to school or from school, and Hiragi gets angry because his dad calls Azuma's mom a witch, and he's like, how can you be calling her a witch when you fought alongside her, blah blah blah. And then we see him break some sort of safe or container or whatever you want to call it, and we see him take his Bubuki. I don't think he inherited his Bubuki. I think he took it by force. So in this episode, we was blessed with 2 fights. We also got to see the fight between Shizuru, I think that's her name, and her uncle. This fight was more impressive because it was the battle of the geniuses, really. Geniuses. Apparently, both of them are battle geniuses, and we see throughout the fight a very skilled fight. Probably the best Bubuki battle we've seen so far. Probably. Yeah, because there was more skill involved in the fight, with the gun and just the speed blitzes as well. Yeah, I prefer this fight rather than the Hiragi Hirono fight, and probably without this fight, the Shizuru and the uncle fight with an episode, I probably would have thought that this episode was just straight out boring. So in the midst of the fight, we get her flashback as well. So we find out that Shizuru was a silent girl, really, and she really only ever communicated through picture. And we find out that how she doesn't see herself as a human being. She sees herself as a stone, and because of that, she doesn't understand why anyone would love her. So that was quite interesting to find out, and it does really kind of connect with what we know about her so far, because she doesn't really speak. She's really self-centered. I think that's the word that I'm looking for. So we have the uncle during the flashback, and he's come to the house to just try and help with Shizuru, but really and truly, I think it's the case where Ryoko has asked him to go over to find out if Shizuru has inherited the Bubuki yet. That's why I think that's why he was generally there, but obviously he spun the lie to his sister. So also during the fight as well, we see him doing a lot of talking, and I think that he gets Shizuru to second guess her nature, and it's because of that her Bubuki wasn't working towards the end of the episode. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I do believe that is what happened. So once she started, so the point comes where she can't use her Bubuki no more, and that's where we flip over and we see Hiragi finish off the fight. So this seemed like it was a tag team Bubuki battle, because as soon as Hiragi defeated Hirono, we see the uncles Bubuki, go up in like the unusable state like we saw prior as well. So this looks like it was a tag team battle. I think that the uncle would have beat would have beat Shizaru if their fight continued. Not just because she was unable to use a Bubuki at the end of the fight, but I do think that these four gods are stronger than what they're showing, and it seemed like he was fighting seriously from the get-go, so I think he would have won the fight if it continued. The rest of the fight, we see that Buranki, that's active now, that's on the prowl, and by the end of the episode, it's with our heroes. We see that the episode ends off with Azuma trying to fend off the Buranki, and it stomps on him, and now I'm just thinking to myself, why is Kogani just watching this happen? Why is she not getting involved? It was a bit of a bafflement. It was a bit of a bafflement for me. We also see Ryoko. She's awake now, and now she's looking younger. I don't know if that's just me, but she's definitely, as far as I'm concerned, she's looking younger. But regardless of if she's looking younger or not, she's on her way to defeat this Buranki as well. So maybe we'll get a team up. Maybe we'll get a team up. And that's everything to come out of the episode. Like I said prior, I thought the fight with Hiragi and Hirono was boring. The Shizaru and the uncle fight saved the episode. And yeah, that's it really. So for those reasons, I'm gonna give it a 3-star rating, call it review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care, have a nice day.